cancer has been linked. There's been several studies in the last several years that have shown that being around your cell phone, cell towers, and that chronic exposure can lead to increases in risk of cancer. Don't hold the phone up to your head. There are studies that show brain cancer is forming right here on a lot of people on the right or left side. I have a colleague who has a cancer. He had it right here on his cheek, and he was a consultant, and he'd always hold the phone up to his head like that.
The Apple founder, Steve Jobs, died from cancer, and he was often associated with putting his laptop on his lap. Like anytime you saw him, he had his laptop on his lap, and he passed away from complications related to pancreatic cancer. So a lot of people are saying, he basically had that Apple computer on his lap all the time and his phone always around his midsection. And, does that correlate with the pancreatic cancer?
And some people it will, because the light that we get from the sun is natural. And just to talk about light, you get a ton of information from that natural sunlight or any natural form of light, UV, infrared, or visible. But that gets disrupted if there's artificial forms of light in and around you, which those laptops are, our cell phones are, any blue screen. LED lights are in that category as well. So when we talk about non-native EMF, we have to talk about all these different factors. And Dr. Klinghardt is a guru in this space, and he says there's clinical evidence that children who were raised with moms who had laptops on the belly during pregnancy have a much higher rate of autism. And so there is a connection between that laptop on the light and how our body functions and how it interacts with the environment we're in based on the environment and how much non-native EMF as well as blue light we're taking in. So there are correlations.
To listen to this full episode, go to your favorite podcast app and look for Waste Away through Intermittent Fasting.